Hello, all you fabulous and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are building Angie and Bruno's house. It is here in San Myshuno, in the city. It is in the spice quarter, spice market, whatever, the spice area. I thought originally I was putting this house in the arts quarter, and I was wrong. It is the one lot that is residential in the spice, and it is 30 by 30, I believe, lot. So this house, I knew I wanted to build a house here in the city for her and him, and I'm figuring they're having kids, but I just made a small house. I probably could have gone a little bit bigger with this, but I just kept telling myself, I kept hearing you guys in my head saying, smaller, Jen, smaller. So I did a lot of adjusting of the rooms, but this house is just something out of my head that I created as I went along. I didn't use a floor, real life floor plan like I have in some of the past builds I've done, but I really like how this house has turned out. It is a 2-bedroom house with a nursery, so I guess if you count the nursery as a bedroom, it'd be 3, and it has 2 full bathrooms and a half bathroom downstairs. So we will be taking a tour at the end of this video, so stick around if you want to see the final looks. I did capture the majority of this. I went back in after I was recording and I did the outside front I end up changing, and the backyard I added stuff. I may have added a few more pieces of decor inside. I pretty much got it all recorded. Unlike the last time with Catherine and Tyrell's house, where I had to actually cut out a lot of it because that build took me so much longer than this one. This one, actually, I was quite surprised. I don't know if it's because I'm getting used to building now and I'm getting a little bit faster. Plus, this is a small house. This house took me about 4.5 hours to finish, and that is from building and decorating it, and I felt like I spent a long time on decorating. I was actually surprised when I built this. Just the building itself took me just under an hour. I kept looking at the clock and I was like, wow, I'm almost finished. It's only been 40 minutes. I was just so proud of myself because I guess I just was in the mood to build, so maybe that's part of the reason. But anyways, it is a 2-level house. Here I am just working on the bathroom and the half bath right there in the downstairs. I realized that I wanted a bathroom that I had forgotten where I was going to be putting it. I wanted a half bathroom, and there I'm just using those archways. Initially, those are not the archways I wanted, but I ended up going with them anyways. Here I am just adjusting the platforms. I felt like maybe they wouldn't be able to get up, so I wanted a second step there, so I just kind of adjusted that so they would even come into the house. And here I'm just working on the second floor there. Initially, I did not think about putting a balcony in on the second floor. It wasn't until after I started building and after I actually get all the rooms placed in, I decided that I wanted to go back and put in a balcony that you'll see here in just a moment. I knew I wanted a double door to the nursery. I just thought it would be cool to have a double door going into the nursery. And there I'm just using these big windows, which I really like. And the roof for this was pretty simple. It was pretty easy. So here is where I decided that I would put in a balcony. I thought it looked kind of weird just if I put a window, and I knew that top part of the roof needed a window there. I thought it looked weird. So I thought, oh, it'd be cool if there was like a balcony underneath that big window. Now there is not a third floor. I just feel like the window added something to it. And right here, I noticed that something was off. So I needed that window to be centered. So I actually had to extend the one side by just one, and then I put in a false wall right there that you saw. Also, I will have this up on the gallery for you guys to get if you want. Now I did not use any custom content in this build, but for some reason, it has me flagged as using CC. So if you want to get this house, make sure that you have the custom content box checked, or otherwise it's not going to show up for you guys. And it is under SeeJen Decades. I actually think it's under SeeJen Decades and SeeJenGame, either one. And here I wanted to put up a bush here, but the window, I went for the tall windows, so I didn't want to cover over that. So I just put up, this is temporary. This does change. This is not how it looks in the end. I was just trying to fill it in, and then I was like, I'm really not feeling this, so I'm gonna move on. I really do like the colors. So I made the color palette for this house is pretty much for the 2000s. I think the 2000s is probably my favorite color palette that was popular at that time. It is like baby blue or powder blue and like a light gray, gold, which I don't care for. That's what my house walls are mostly in, is gold. A soft green, and I think like a pink or something. But anyways, I try to use most of those colors. I use pretty much the soft gray around the house. And here I'm doing the backyard, and I decided I wanted to use platforms for this build. And I haven't used platforms really. I haven't really worked with them too much. So I had forgotten that when you put platforms down and if there's a wall nearby, it's gonna delete it. I think that's the stupidest thing ever, but I kept doing that over and over. I'm like, when am I gonna get this? Don't do that. Don't put it next to the wall. But that's why I had to put this. I wanted to make a little raised area for the grill and like a little barbecue area or whatever, and I wanted it to be raised, so I knew I wanted to use platforms, so I had to make it smaller. And then I was like, I wanted to use a like canopy top or something, and I love this one. What is it called? Is it pergola? Pergola? I don't know. I can't say the words. I'm horrible with words. But I love this one with the flowers and the greenery, so I went with it. And yeah, we put this up. It turned out really well. It makes it look so cozy, and I love the colors. I did use quite a bit of that purple, like accents and furniture, some furniture. I just love that purple. I don't know. It's my favorite color, I guess, so I had to use it. And here I am just putting up the stone like foundation around the platforms, and then I end up using the wood flooring for that platform. And it's just a small swimming pool. It's not very big. It's not a very big swimming pool. I also didn't use, like, this house is fully furnished, but it's not fully decorated. It is decorated, but you could do a lot more decorating. I was starting to get tired of decorating, so I kind of skimped on some of the decorations in areas. Like, there could be so much more decorations out here in the backyard. I mean, I did go back later and add in some greenery, which is not in this part of the speed build. And then I finished the backyard here with just a little fenced in lounge area. And then I come back inside and put up the paint on the walls, which is just that blue and gray with the white brick behind the counters for the kitchen. I really like to do that for like a splashback. So these counters are not the counters either that I go with. I thought I wanted to use those counters, but they're not. And here I am just adding carpet to the living room. I really don't like the carpet that comes with the game, but I was bound and determined not to use custom content. So here is the counters that I decided to use. I think these are the very same counters that are in Tyrell and Catherine's house. I really like them. I have a tendency to use the same things over and over again. Now, I did test this because I was wondering if some of the areas are a little tight, if they would be able to get to them, and they do. I have already moved in Angie and Bruno, so I had them try things out, and everything seemed to work just fine, which made me very, very happy. So here I am just putting up some kitchen clutter stuff, and yeah, that's about it. That is pretty much the kitchen, other than I do put in some rugs and an island that you'll see in just a minute. I was a little concerned that they would not be able to use the island or get through because it is pretty close to the refrigerator and the dishwasher, but they seem to not have a problem with it, so it's good. I really like how this dining room has turned out. Now, the dining room, this is the only room that is this color, is this powder blue. I don't know why, it just turned out that way. I wanted it different. I didn't want the whole house to be gray, so I just made this one powder blue. I don't know. I like it. And here I just put up a little table with a mirror and some decor. I really like how it turns out. I really like those flowers. I don't know what pack they're from, but I really like those flowers. And yeah, there's some clutter there. And here I just start searching for paintings, but then I realized I wanted to use paintings from the gallery, so I don't put up anything from the build and buy mode. Now, the bathroom downstairs right there is just plain, is nothing fancy. It is, you know, just a half bathroom. So I used a lot of furniture from the home decorator pack. I really like a lot of furniture pieces from there. I'm really quite surprised. And I think this is the first time I've ever used yellow furniture, like for the couch. Yellow is not a favorite color of mine, but I really like this pastel yellow. It is really pretty. It's so soft, and I just thought it looked really nice against the gray and those blue kind of curtains. And then there's just at a building another entertainment center, a little bit different. I think I like this one better. Notice there's a flat screen TV, because in the 2000s we had flat screen TVs. Heck, I think flat screen TVs, did they not come out in late 90s maybe? Maybe not. I know I had a flat screen TV when I moved into my current house, which was in 2008, so I knew they were around in the 2000s, so I went ahead and used them. And here I'm just putting up an ottoman and curtains. I just wanted something to fill this space. And this is the master bedroom right here, which I will be showing you guys more of that, but this is, I had a problem with the bedstands, the nightstands. I just didn't know what ones to put. They seem so small, but when I compared them to the other nightstands, the other nightstands are huge. So I ended up going with these, which are from the home decorator pack. And then the nursery, I did try to build it like for a neutral, baby's room, but it turned out to be kind of more boy, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm forecasting whether or not Angie and Bruno are gonna have a boy, but I really liked how this nursery came out. It's so cute. I really didn't know what else to put in this nursery. Technically, you just need the crib or the bassinet, right? So I figure when the baby ages up, you can move out the bassinet, move things around, and put in a toddler bed. I think it will work. And it can become a toddler's room, right? But this is how the nursery has turned out. I really like it. And then this is the master bathroom right here. I knew I wanted a big tub and then a separate shower. So I pretty much, once I started getting into, I had the basic idea of what I wanted for this build. And so I just kind of plopped it down. Maybe that's why it went a little bit faster for me. And next I move on to the kids' room. I kept it pretty much like it wouldn't matter if it was a boy or a girl. It's just a kid's room. I tried to make it that way. I like how it turns out for the most part. I didn't, without having kids, it's hard to manage how their room would be. So I just made it kind of generalized, you know. Then I move on to this the kids' bathroom, which is just a pretty much plain bathroom, not a lot of decoration going on. Here is the balcony I put up the logic table and a little sitting area. I think it's really cute and turned out really well. And then, of course, I realized I needed a laundry room. They need a laundry room, right? So I just added in a stacked laundry room there, and then a desk area for their stuff. I feel like Bruno and Angie are not too much into like being in their own office and computer space. He is a mixologist and she is an artist. So I just felt like their office, their computer would be in an open space. Okay, so that is the speed build. Now we're going to take a tour of it. And this is the outside of the house. And this is how it's turned out. Noticed I have put trees and some greenery in front of the windows. I wanted some more little low-lying greenery here. I think it looks really nice. It looks so homey. Y'all, I want to live in this house. Seriously, the views, oh, you will see as we go on this little tour. And also, I will apologize, my camera skills, while they have gotten a little bit better, they are still a little bit clunky, so I will apologize if it might make, you know, trigger motion sickness or anything like that. But here we are going into the front of the doorway. I don't know why I love these lights. These lights, y'all, I really think they're so cozy. But here is the front entryway. You can see out into the backyard with the pool and Angie's easel there. I did put up a microphone because I know Bruno likes to sing. And I just put up a coat rack there, and you can see off to the right there, you can see the pictures. Now these pictures, I have put up a lot of pictures from the gallery. These are made by Fruit Loops something, but it's Fruit Loops paintings that she has done, and I think they're really pretty. But you can see there's the bathroom door and then leading into the living room area. And then you can see here is the kitchen, and I think it looks really nice. I really had a lot of fun building this. Just the kitchen area, not a lot. I mean, this probably has the most decoration going on. Just your normal little kitchen. I could have used a lot more decorating, but I refrained. I got tired. I did. Some areas look a little bit more decorated than other areas. And our nice dining room table. I liked mixing the dark and light woods, and then just some more paintings by Fruit Loops and a decorative mirror. And you can see the view of the city out there through the window. I was just like, oh, look at that. You can see the city. Oh man, imagine living right here in the city with the waterfront like behind you. Is just amazing. And then we're just going through here. This is just a plain bathroom. There's nothing special. I just thought I'd show you anyway. It's just a sink, literally a sink and a toilet and a mirror. That's it. There's no other decorations in here. I just kept everything pretty much white. You can see the view outside the window. Look at, you can see directly to the bar over there. You can see all the drunks coming out, I guess. But yeah, here's the living room. I really like that yellow sofa just with the blue. It looks so nice. And then the entertainment center. I really like this entertainment center. I think it's really cool. With a tiny little TV. Oh, and then just some clutter here in the corners. And the lamp. I did have a hard time finding a coffee table that I liked for this area, but yeah, there's the picture. I wanted to show you guys it's a huge picture. When you get these pictures off the gallery, they come in different sizes usually, at least Fruit Loops does. They come in different shapes and sizes and stuff. But here we're going out to the backyard, which is a fenced-in area for pool and grill barbecue area. You can see right there. And I did forget to decorate this. I was gonna come back here and put a sink in, and I was gonna put clutter, and I totally forgot about it until I was doing this little tour here. So oops on my part. But I think it looks really nice. And then you can see the greenery right there that I used. And over here, I did use some like stepping stones paint kind of grass going to the pool. And I was trying to be fancy and do the rounding. It turned out all right. I have improvements. I'm growing. My skills are growing. It's getting better. I think it's lovely. And then a small area, like a sunbathing area. Now you could put up a ton of clutter there. So much more clutter I could put up. And then we're gonna go up the stairs. I'm attempting to go up the stairs. Actually, not too bad. I'm getting better with the camera. I'm proud of myself. Right there is the kids' room. You see, as you come up the stairs, you see the kids' room. And then outside, you see a little bit of the view of the, I want to say Bay Area, right? San Francisco. I get San Francisco vibes from that. But yeah, and then into here is just an open area where kids can play and Angie and Bruno's computer's at. So we're gonna go into the kids' room here, and I ended up putting up a scout board and yeah, some little bit of decoration, not too much. Like it seems like a boys' room to me, but you know, I tried to make it neutral. And then I realized I didn't realize how tall the bunk beds were. Yo, I didn't realize they were that close to the ceiling, because when you play this game, you have open ceiling. I didn't realize how tall. You could see out into the city there, but you get a better view of that when we go out to the little patio or out to the balcony area. This is his bathroom here. Just not much going on here. Just a couple pieces of decoration, and that's basically about it. Real basic. And then, yeah, here is the, like, it's like a little office area. I just felt like Angie and Bruno would not have a separate office because she's an artist, he's a mixologist. They really aren't business type people, so it was just open. And there I threw up some washer and dryer because I had forgotten I wanted to build a laundry room. So that was my fix. We'll just put it there. And then a beautiful view of the bridge, which looks like the almost like the Golden Gate Bridge, and the Bay Area. Look at that, the Bay Area. See, I'm already calling it the Bay Area. That's so pretty. I just really think this game has some gorgeous views. I did add a fish tank and some more pictures by Fruit Loops. So those are all pictures by Fruit Loops. I recommend her. I have saved so many to my thing. And in here, look at this view of the city. Like, I love this. Can you imagine living right here in the heart of a city like this, bustling? Everybody's out running around, doing the shopping and having a good time, hopefully. And then just, yeah, I just put in a couple seats here, chairs that actually match the backyard sofa. And then, yeah, that's it for that. And then in through this door is the master bedroom, which is not very big. Like I said, I kept hearing you guys in my head, smaller, Jen, smaller, your rooms are too big. So I think it turned out really well. Just a bed and some nightstands and a dresser over here. There's another view. I just couldn't get over the view. But from Snowy Escape, dresser I really, really like, and mirror. And then you can see the nursery in through here. And there you have just a little baby bassinet and some stuffed animals. I think it turned out really cute. And the lights, I love the lights. I don't know why I have such a thing for fairy lights. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute. And then through here is the bathroom, the master bathroom, which you have your big tub and a shower. And I was afraid that it wouldn't work, but I tested it and it does work. You are able to get into the shower. Everything works. I didn't have any hang-ups at all. This build makes me want to play this family now. I really want to play Angie, so we might have to. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you guys want me to play with Angie from time to time. We are using sort of the longer lifespan, so we have like a long time with everybody. 50 days as an adult. Like, it's a long time, 40 days as an elder. So I think we could pop in and out, which I kind of want to do. I really like this build. I had so much fun building it. Yeah, it makes me want to play this family so much more. So, I mean, I do have to pop in and have them try for a baby, right? So we'll see. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. And also, don't forget to click the little bell to get notified whenever I have a video go up. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.